Welcome to this week's video. Where are we today? Taylor's Falls, Minnesota. My plan was, let's follow the St. Croix River. They have a beautiful scenic byway. In fact, you get to see stuff just like this. I've always brought you guys up north with me. This week, we're going down south. So I hope you guys enjoy this little trip. Well, the reason why we came here is because this week I wanted to do a trip down south. Check out some of the small towns in the area. Southern Minnesota has a lot of really cool, beautiful little towns, and I want to take the bike through some of them, a little bit different than the boondocking that I'm used to. But with that being said, I have no idea where we're staying. I didn't plan any of this. Honestly, this is quite the treat. See this park? Normally packed full of people. I've been here a few times throughout my life, and I've never seen it this empty. The group of cars that's here, they're out climbing a rock wall. The only town really that I do know about is Lanesboro. I've never been there, I want to check that out. Besides that, I don't know. Going into it, unknown. That's the best way to do it. So they call this one the oven pothole. It's filled up over time. When I was a kid, we used to be able to walk down in there. You can see the stairs now, they lead right down to the bottom. Rushing water helped carve away the side of the potholes, leaving behind an entrance shaped like a bake oven door. Walk through and you'll be inside a pothole within a pothole. The shape was created over time by the glacial's ebb and flow. This morning when I got up and I saw the rain, I was a little disappointed, but I'll be honest with you, now that I'm here, today was a really good day to come check this out. Another group of rock climbers over there. See the ropes? They're gonna scale that thing. This is what I call perfect timing. Because in the 15 minutes that I've been here, I don't know, maybe 20 cars showed up and a bus. So we got to walk this thing, have it pretty much all to ourselves. Very cool. Since we're here, I thought we'd take a really quick walk around Taylor's Falls, show you what this town looks like. It's a beautiful little tourist town. The one thing is, you can spend a lot of money here though. That rain did not take the humidity away. I'm trying a different mic setup today. We'll see what this one sounds like, see if it's any better. That river was really loud though. This town's got a lot of antique stores and things like that, and there was a time in my life where I loved this kind of stuff. I don't know what's happened in the last 10 years, but now I prefer to be out in the woods. But if you want to get to this kind of stuff, this town's definitely got it. So if you're into the little antique shops, gift stores, things like that, definitely check this town out. If you like Stillwater, Taylor's Falls, it's going to be right up your alley. Let's go see where this brings us. This is a little trail that's behind the parking lot. Looks like it's going to bring us right down to the river. right, let's get back up to the truck. This is as far as I planned. I looked at the map this morning and I said, okay, let's make first stop St. Croix. Other than that, I have no clue. I don't want to drive any closer to Minneapolis than I have to. So from here, we'll jump over to Wisconsin, go down south. The reason why I decided to come down this way is because I'm used to hanging out in the forests of Minnesota. When you get in southern Minnesota, you run into a lot of the bluffs, and that's kind of what's in this area. So, thought why not? Let's check it out. This is one good looking truck camper. Yeah, so at this point I'm really asking myself, what did I get into? Maybe there's a reason why I go north all the time. These small towns, they're all suburbs of the cities right now. It's alright, it's still early in the day. I'll get out of here, find someplace to call home for the night. Finally out of the city, back out into the country. I can take a breath. The problem with driving that kind of traffic is it's constantly having to stay 3 steps ahead, anticipating everybody else's moves. When you're carrying 4,000 pounds in the bed of your truck, there's no such thing as stopping quickly. Check out this video. The real loser in that situation was the poor kid's mom. Imagine how long it took her to get the stains out of his shorts. But that kind of stuff happens all the time. Because of road closures in Wisconsin, it kept bumping me, in and out of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I really had no plans. I didn't know what to expect when I got here. Looked online, and there's a state park called Frontenac State Park, and it's in Minnesota. It looks like a pretty cool state park. I'd never been here. I started pulling through the park, went through the campground, and noticed there's nobody there. Not a single person. This is a big park. It's a lot of sites, and there's no one there. I looked online, it says that the campground is closed the weekend of the 20th to the 22nd. Well, I'm here the very next day. And it says that online it says the campground's open. So I don't know if because of the closure, nobody decided to come into the campground. But I'm here now, and according to online, this place is open. And ranger station's already closed for the day. So I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna make home. So after reading more, it looks like the drive-in sites, the drive-in and group campgrounds are only open for Friday and Saturday night reservations. SOL. One thing we could do is they do have pack-in sites, and they have a parking lot for their pack-in sites. What I will do is, if it's like $10, whatever, I'll pay the $10 for the pack-in site, and then I'll just park my truck in the parking lot for the pack-in site. I'm gonna take number 6, so we're gonna go rent out spot number 6, and this is where we're staying the night. Let's go see what this park has to offer. This wide point in the river that we're at here at Frontenac State Park is called Lake Pepin. It's a 25,000 acre lake where the Mississippi River really widens out. And it's cool to see the river like this because not too far from here in Itasca is where the Mississippi River starts. And that's just a trickling stream that you can walk through. Pretty cool. Frontenac State Park. It's a good one. It's in southeast Minnesota. Some really cool walks and trails. Beautiful park. This little town's gonna be Lake City. And one of the reasons why I like having this truck camper is because I don't have to worry about towing something through these small towns. It's a pretty cool little place. Now I can't say for sure, but I'm gonna bet Lake City, it's probably an expensive town to live in. It would be cool to live on a boat. Who's that guy? So yeah, Lake City, pretty cool little town. It's definitely a tourist town, and you could really throw down some cash here, I bet too. Coming into the city of Wabasha, we'll see what this town's all about. Well, I'm thinking it might be best to go on the bike. Let's give that a shot. Cruising around that bike, that is one huge plus of having it. I can go places where cars can't go either. If I need to turn into a park quick, zip into a park quick. That bike comes in so handy. That thing, it's got me a little spooked. Hui! All right, we're in a cool little town called Elba, Minnesota. Looking at the top of the hill, I spotted something. See that right over here? It's a fire tower. I'm gonna see if there's trails so I can get up there, climb to the top of that thing. There is quite a few steps, like hundreds. The trick, only look at the first couple steps in front of you. Don't think about the whole entire thing. Every once in a while at the gym, I'll challenge myself by doing 100 flights. I think this is tougher than that because the steps aren't evenly spaced. I keep hearing that thunder off in the distance. This could be a mistake. But it's a gamble you take. A lot of times these gambles pay off in the end. Oh man. Never ending stairway. We're getting so close. Of course, I can still hear the thunder, and it's starting to sprinkle. Here we go. I do stupid stuff all the time, but nothing stupid as climbing a fire tower in an electrical storm. So it beat me this time. Come back though. Yeah, we'll come back. That was a blast. My legs feel like jello. Whew. It's raining out, getting wet. Started heading for Lanesboro, thinking about where we're gonna sleep for the night. I might have waited too long to make this decision. I'm really glad I decided to leave when I did. It has been lightning out like crazy. Yeah, that was lucky. Definitely the right choice. Lanesboro is about 45 minutes away, and it looks like the skies there might be clearing. Fingers crossed. We might still get more adventures in yet today. We finally made it to Lanesboro, and I'm at a place called Riverview Campgrounds. This is going to be right behind the schools. On a Friday night, if you come here, you could watch football games. This campground is right on a dam, and right now, I'll be damned, it's raining out. So, we're going to go inside the camper, and it's not a bad thing because I'm shot. It's getting late. I think tomorrow, we're going to go do a little tour of this town, do a tour of this campground, and I'm going to show you the backside of this waterfall because it is absolutely amazing. The weather is starting to hold up, and it's getting late in the evening. It's probably going to be dark here in another 40 minutes or so. I thought, what a perfect time to go explore the town on the bike. So let's go check it out.
Hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, feel the wind and watch the river run, and the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
This whole town looks like a set of a movie. It's really cool.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
That's a steep hill right there.
Yeah, if it really pedaling, I would have been so impressed.
I was. That was completely all me right there. Lance Armstrong legs. Thank you. Yes, that's what I deserve, the clap, the recognition. Have a good one. This town's pretty cool, and tomorrow morning we're definitely going to go check it out. I think at 6:30, 7 o'clock, we'll probably have the whole thing to ourselves. Hope so anyways. It's been a super long day today. We've put on a lot of miles. We've checked out a lot of really cool things. It's definitely time for me. Hit the shower, go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. The Weather Channel is saying this rain's going to be with us all day long. So I think we're going to end the video right here. I want to thank you guys if you stuck around the whole time. Definitely come check out these small southeast Minnesota towns. For my friends back home, this is only a 4-hour drive. Very cool, doable in a weekend. All right, guys, we will see you again next week. You know how I like to end it. Be kind, be honest. We'll see you down the road.